Hi, what's up, Amelie?
I am very well, fine. I hope I enjoyed this the first interview. Eh?
Thank you.
You make me
Thank you your collaboration.
collaboration.
Collaboration, yes.
Good, it's a pleasure for me, really.
Amelie, what is your specialty in musical genre?
Well, maybe it's the classical music, the typical classical music of the original for the guitar. Yes, for example, Mauro Giuliani, Francisco Tárrega, Fernando Sors.
Mhm.
But through the many years, I developed a great repertoire with the other genres or the other possibilities of the repertoire in the guitar. For example, tangos, no? For example, boleros. Boleros in the arrangement with I have the great profit, the technique, classical technique, and the rhythms and the harmonies, the typical music of the Latin American music. Yes, for example, on the overall tango,
Mhm.
tango.
Very impressive. Thank you.
Hmm.
How many hours do you usually study the guitar?
Well, in my opinion, is necessary each day 2 hours minimum. But the ideal is 4 or 6, not thick. 6 6 hours is good. It's good,
Mhm.
but no, is maybe in the present day always is not possible that. Yes, I necessary to play 2 hours minimum. 1 hour for the techniques and the other hour for the repertoire. Yes, but I think um, the each guitarist need to have the plan and the charter chords of the own repertoire.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yes.
in base that you is possible develop the great repertoire, and that is the reason for the take the exactly hours of you need for the play good this repertoire. Maybe 4 hours is the intermediate um, time is this time is very good. 4 hours.
Okay, thank
Yes,
you.
4 hours.
What is your greatest stimul and the level of computer?
Well, Mozart give me something very special in my life, and it's the same with Beethoven, Schubert, in the piano.
Mhm.
Yes, in the guitar, maybe Francisco Tárrega, Mauro Giuliani, y Napoleon Coste. Yes, um, uh, it's usual for me to play some works of these composers in the guitar and in the piano, no? And Chopin, of
Yes.
course, Chopin. Um, but this is all. This is all. Maybe all the composers give me something. Yes, Brahms, eh, but maybe haven't the hours necessary for the student all that, because the reason is two instruments, two different and very difficult techniques of the instrument. Yes,
Yes.
in the piano is more is necessary many years for have the the real technique. Yes, for the aboard this work, the masterwork, the masterpiece, um, with some sufficient
Yes.
authority in the interpretation and all. Yes.
Thank you. Amelie, how much do you like the music extension is in
Environment.
environment?
Well, maybe is the wake up the great feelings, the word feelings in my skin. I have the breathe in my skin in the first place, yes, and the after is in my in my heart, yes, the feeling, the very deep feeling, but only that appear when I listen the great masterwork in the interpretation with the other people. Yes, when I play, sometimes um, um, I I have some experience, spiritual experience with my own compositions or the free improvisation. It's more difficult that in when I play the masterpiece of the great composer, because that's the masterpiece I put all the attention in the control, in the fingers, the control, the sound, the control of the dynamic to for the gift of public, for the people, give the people the my correct expression. Yes. And then, or therefore, I haven't the great. No, need the. Um, I need to drive my sensations, drive and conducted my music, my sensation, my nerves, because it's very easy to left the memory, to left the music. It's necessary control, exactly control of the every stuff, every note.
Very, very good. Thank you. Why do you advise studying an instrument?
Well, in the first place, is necessary the great method. In first place, necessary the great method. The the method and the technique, the posture of the hand and the um, connect your ear under your hand, your fingers, for the make music. Yes, and that is only possible when you have the great and the proof method. No? Whether you improve your techniques, is possible the take um, the real interpretation for this masterpiece. And now I think the in second place is necessary to have the good teacher. Yes, and good teacher give your the very good method and the control your developing through the many months or many years your your uh, real performance. And then in the third place is listen the other musician and listen to own interpretation, to own sound. When did you play, is necessary to practice the is necessary to listen exactly in the control of the level of the dynamics and the level of the rhythm. Exactly. Yes. This is my humble advice for you. Yes.
Thank you, Amelie. It's my pleasure.
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 It's my pleasure.
Pleasure for me.
It's a pleasure for me.
Thank
It's for me too.
you.
Yes.
Yes.
Several kisses for you and for the whole family and other your friends. Bye bye.
Bye bye.